So we'll go through navigating the menu now. On the front of the screen, you'll see the My Options and the Sleep Report settings. So if you press the scroll dial button to go into My Options, the first thing that we should be looking at is the type of mask. So if you have a nasal pillow mask, you want to make sure that the machine knows you've got a nasal pillow mask. If you've got a nasal mask or a full face mask, same again, you need to make sure that it's got the right one locked into the settings. So you can scroll down to the very bottom, to mask, and press the button there to enter. And you can see you have the options there for pillow, full face and nasal, and you can just move it around and lock in the one that you want to from there. As we move up, Smart Start is an option where the machine will automatically turn itself on when you start breathing into it, and subsequently will also turn itself off when you stop breathing into it as well, when you take the mask off. It'll take about 9 or 10 seconds to turn itself off if you've got Smart Start turned on and you take the mask off. So just bear in mind if you've got a partner lying next to you that they will hear air blowing everywhere when you take the mask off initially. The pressure relief function on this machine backs the pressure off when you breathe out to make it easier to exhale. So we have the ability to adjust the level of pressure relief, but that's really there to make the machine feel more comfortable to breathe on. By default, the climate control and the tube temperature are set on automatic, which means that the machine will decide when you turn it on how much moisture to give you, and also how hot the tube should get. It's a good idea to leave them on automatic unless you start having some humidity problems, or unless you're going to go camping. So if you're going to go camping or use 12 volt or some sort of battery system with the device, it's really important to turn the humidity level off. The way you do that is you scroll up to climate control and press the button. Scroll down to change it to manual, press the button. And then you'll see you have tube temperature separately to humidity level. Scroll down to humidity level, which is the wet heat. This is how hot the heater plate gets in the humidifier. Press on that button and wind it back to off, and then press that button to lock that in. The reason why we want to keep the humidifier turned off when we're going camping is because the humidifier is the one part of the component that draws the most amount of power. So if you're working on battery power, you don't want to flatten the battery during the night. So turning the humidifier off just means that you'll be able to go all night with therapy and not wake up gasping for air. As we scroll up to the very top of the menu, we have a ramp feature, which is really not used for automatic devices, but if you have a fixed pressure machine and you want the machine to start at a lower level before it gets to its therapy pressure, then you can leave it on automatic. This will wait till either you go to sleep or half an hour goes by before it starts getting off that start pressure to climb up to the therapy pressure. As I said, on an automatic machine, you don't really need to have a ramp set because we have a floor and a ceiling pressure, and the machine will work within those parameters from when you first start. If we scroll down the bottom of the menu, we have Run Mask Fit, which basically puts a higher pressure when you first turn the mask on, and that's really just to make sure that you've got a good mask seal at higher pressures. And we also have Airplane Mode. Airplane Mode turns the modem off. So if you're going to be using the machine on a plane and you have to turn your phone into flight mode, you can also turn your machine into flight mode as well, so it's not trying to upload all of your data to the cloud. Also, if you decide that you don't want to have your therapy monitored, then you can also turn the device into airplane mode as well. The home button at the bottom of the screen goes back to the main menu. So that's all you really need to know to start using your device. If you have any questions, please contact support@cpap.com.au or the store that you bought the machine from.